Hi, Candy Flames here today with another Yankee Candle chit chat and review. And today I'm talking to you about a couple of candles. So welcome back if you've been here before, and if you're new to my channel, then welcome. I'm pleased to have you here. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to be with me. So first of all, I hope everybody's well and safe and had a good week. And I'll jump into what I'm doing today. So I don't usually display my Yankee candles here. These are just the ones that I used over the Christmas period this year, which is quite a few really. Probably you're looking at it and seeing some strange ones, 2 Easter candles out, but I'll explain that in a minute. So yeah, all the ones in the background, we've got Christmas Eve Cocoa, Letters to Santa, Merry Berry, Twinkling Lights, Almond Cookie, North Pole, Cherries on Snow, All is Bright, Christmas Eve, Christmas Morning Punch, Christmas Magic, Red Apple Wreath, Tree Farm Festival, Spiced Orange, Wild Fig, Chocolate Easter Truffles and Singing Carols. They're all in the background there. And all of them I have reviewed before, so you can find them in my videos. The ones down here on the table, Snowflake Cookie, Cinnamon Stick, Christmas Cookie and Chocolate Eggs, I have not reviewed before. So I thought I'd take the opportunity today to just show you all the ones I used over the Christmas period. Obviously, Yankee Candles, the Christmas collection, Christmas Countdown collection this year, they're all out because I was using them. Every year I do use the ones that they bring out. But here on the table, yes, are some that I have not reviewed before, so I wanted to do that today. So I'll move on to the Easter ones when I come to that and explain, because you're probably thinking that's a funny choice. So first of all, I'm going to talk to you today about Snowflake Cookie. So the description is a new Christmas tradition that is sure to charm perfectly pretty festive cookies, deliciously decorated with sugary pink icing. We have top notes in this one of fluffy marshmallow, whipped vanilla icing. We have mid notes of warm cinnamon and nutmeg, and base notes of sweet buttercream and sugar cookie. So first of all, you can see there by the notes that this is a nice traditional candle. Now, I will give this one in looks 10 out of 10. And I know that I usually say I like my traditional looking candles for Christmas. I like them to be, you know, traditional colours and to look Christmassy. But this one just works. I mean, pink I don't usually associate with Christmas. But on the label there, you had them beautiful iced cookies, and you can see some baubles there, a couple of baubles scattered about. A very Christmas looking label, the cookies there looking like snowflakes, and I just feel that this one does work, so I will give this one a good 10 out of 10 for the looks. The notes that come through, they're delicious. You do get that marshmallow, the vanilla icing, you get that lovely sort of sweet vanilla running through it. The warm cinnamon and nutmeg are there, and they just make it just so delicious and very traditional. And I just love it when you've got like these nutmegs and cinnamons, all the spices sort of running through the candles. It just gives them that extra, so it takes it up to another level for me. And the base there is the sweet buttercream and sugar cookie. If you have not tried this one, it is one to try. It is really delicious, and although it is great for Christmas time, and I do use it at Christmas time, I will sometimes put this on at other times of the year as well, because it's like that home baking smell again, isn't it, when someone walks into the house. But I don't know whether this one is quite home baking. It's a foodie one and a sweet one, but maybe not quite home baking, just like a nice sweet sort of smell. So I would give this one a 6 out of 10 on the throw. And I would definitely buy this one again. It is one that I'm always going to keep in my collection. I just feel it brings an atmosphere of just sort of a welcoming atmosphere. It's one of them ones that I just feel, you know, these foodie ones, they do tend to have this, don't they? This welcoming atmosphere. So on the whole, love it. So I'm going to jump on now to cinnamon stick. So we have here a description of a blend of sweet, spicy aromas, warm cinnamon bundled with cloves. We have top notes of cardamom and clove. We have mid notes of cinnamon stick and base notes of bay leaf and cedarwood. So this one's beautiful again, 10 out of 10. I love the way the wax matches, you know, when you think of cinnamon, this sort of colour, and I just love how they do that. And it's called cinnamon stick, and there on the label is a whole label full of cinnamon sticks. It's perfect. It just works. Again, it's very rare I do moan about the looks of a Yankee candle, and this one ticks all the boxes. So the notes, yes, I mean obviously this candle is cinnamon, and you do get the cinnamon coming through. You do get that aromatic of the bay leaf there, and that lovely cedar wood in the background, and I can detect the clove, but the dominant thing here is cinnamon stick. Now I would say if you don't like cinnamon, you're probably not going to like this candle, but if you're a cinnamon fan, then this is going to be right up your street. I love this one, and you know, another reason I do like this one is because yes, cinnamon is associated with Christmas time, so it's a great one to use for Christmas. That cinnamon smell, I mean, it's just, oh my God, it's just to die for. If you love it, then, you know. But I do feel you can use this at other times of the year. You can use it in autumn time, but although you can, that cinnamon smell, it just takes everybody to Christmas, doesn't it? Well, it does me anyway. Is that just me? But I love this candle. So the throw, I would definitely give this one a 7 out of 10. Good on the throw, this one. And it just brings the atmosphere of Christmas, I have to say. I would definitely buy it again and keep this one in my collection. Now I have to say the other one out there like this is sparkling cinnamon. Now I actually have not tried this. I haven't even smelt it on a cold sniff anywhere. I haven't even smelt sparkling cinnamon. So please comment down below if you have and let me know what it's like. And is it quite different to this one? I haven't even looked into the notes of it or anything. Perhaps I should and treat myself to one because I love cinnamon. So yeah, I think I might do that. Okay, so I would definitely buy again, as I said. So we're going to move on now to Christmas cookie, and if you can hear the pages here, it's just where I wrote my notes down. So Christmas cookie, we have a buttery rich vanilla scents as sweet as holiday sugar cookies. We have top notes of creamy vanilla bean, mid notes of nutmeg, cinnamon and sugar, base notes of vanilla, butter and baked notes. So the looks on this one again, 10 out of 10. Picture there are some Christmas cookies, candy canes and gingerbread men and all sorts there. And the colour of the wax is what I would say like a sort of buttery colour. It's beautiful, it just goes with it. So the notes on this one, very vanilla-y, this one. Very, very vanilla-y. You have got the creamy vanilla bean there, you've got that vanilla and you've got the butter notes. You can definitely detect the nutmeg and cinnamon. They are definitely there. But this one is more about the sugar and the vanilla and the baked notes, more them three. Now, I do know there's some people out there that don't like Yankee Candle's baked note. It's hard to explain this baked note, but it's meant to come across like baked note really, like cookies being baked in an oven. And I think they do this very well. I enjoy this baked note, and it just, like the atmosphere this candle brings is home baking, welcoming, and you know, that warmth. It's just that when you walk in somebody's house and they got, you know, a batch of cookies in the oven, there's nothing like it, is it? That smell, and it's just so like comforting and, you know, like I say, welcoming and everything. This baked note to me does that. But I know there is a few people out there who just don't like. I have one of my family members, she comes round and I'm always like, smell this candle, smell that candle, and always shoving them under her nose and do this one, do that one. And every time that I let her sniff one of the ones with the baked notes, she just cannot stand it. And I know this is quite a common thing. So if you don't like the baked note, you're not going to enjoy this one. But if you do, if you like your foodie candles and you enjoy that and you love your vanilla, sweet vanilla, You are going to love this candle. This brings a throw of 6 out of 10 for me. And I would buy this one over and over again. This is always going to be in my collection. It's absolutely delicious. And these three that I've talked about today, the Snowflake cookie, cinnamon stick and the Christmas cookie, they all work well in most rooms. You could have these in your dining room, your kitchen, your living room. They really do. I don't feel they work well in a bathroom, but that's just me. You know I am quite funny with my bathroom candles. But these are quite versatile, you know, wherever you want to put them. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the Easter candle that we have on the end here. We have chocolate eggs. And as I mentioned, if you look over in the background there, just in front of the Home Sweet Home sign, there is also the chocolate Easter truffles. Now, I used both of these over the Christmas period, and I have to tell you that they work for me so good. I love them. They bring just that beautiful sweet chocolate aroma, and although these are designed for Easter, chocolate is, you know, Christmas chocolate, they go hand in hand, don't they? So they worked. I just love them, and I always, you know, like to have these sweet scents going through the house at Christmas time, and these, they just tick all the boxes. So we have rich and creamy chocolate eggs with vanilla scented candy shells, recreating the fragrance of a purely decadent Easter treat. So we have top notes of chocolate mousse pudding, cocoa, and we have mid notes of fruity cranberry and sugar, and then a base of vanilla extract. So looks for me is 10 out of 10. Chocolate eggs is the name of the candle. You have this beautiful chocolate coloured wax, and there you have these chocolate cakes, you know, with the nice little, we call them mini eggs on the top there. So the notes, the looks, 10 out of 10. And the notes in this, you do get that chocolate. So you probably see my review for the chocolate Easter truffles. That's more of like a sort of milk chocolate. I would describe this one as more of like your dark chocolate. This is your proper cocoa hit. The strong sort of chocolate, definitely bordering onto the dark there with the cocoa. You can detect this fruity cranberry behind it. There is that, you know, that faint trace of fruit in this one, and you have that beautiful vanilla making it creamy, and that sugar to keep it nice and sweet. Absolutely delicious. But I have to tell you, there's quite a few people out there that just cannot stand this chocolate eggs candle. I have read a lot in reviews of people that just do not like it. I think you have to be a chocolate fan, and I really am a chocolate fan, and I just love this. I don't get it that people don't like this one. I think it's brilliant, and I think Yankee Candle, I want to see some more chocolate scents, you know, definitely. I can't wait for Easter. I'm so excited to see what we're going to get. And I'm really hoping there's something chocolatey in there, because they really work. And like I say, you can use them all year round, because who doesn't want to smell the, you know, chocolate smell? It's beautiful, and it works really well for Christmas. I would buy this over and over again. So the throw on this one is a 9.5 out of 10. This is one of the strongest Yankee candles. I mean, I think what with freshly tapped maple that we had last year, trying to think of the other one that I rated quite high. Oh, I can't remember now. Pumpkin Patch, it was Pumpkin Patch. And this one, they are, I think, the top 3 on the throw. They are really good. And this one, yeah, definitely a 9.5 out of 10. Really, really good on the throw. So that's it for today, because I've waffled on enough for you. But I just wanted to sort of finish off with all the ones I use over the whole of the Christmas time. I usually start doing these from the end of November, because I do get my decks up about sort of around the 20th, 25th of November. I'm quite early with them, and I start to use these then, and I just keep sort of, you know, putting different ones on to what mood I'm feeling. I love my Christmas candles, and there was more to this, but I have my collection I use, so some that I don't care for so much I don't replace. I only replace the ones that, you know, that I really love. So there was more to this, but yeah, that's it. So, hope you have a really good week, whatever you're doing. Like I say, thank you for taking the time out of your day to be with me. I really do appreciate, everybody. Please like and subscribe because it does help my little channel to grow. And I will be back next week. Next week I've got just a couple of candles that I got for Christmas that I just want to explain why. They're not Christmas candles really, but yeah, just a couple of candles there. And then I've got some candles coming up that I got in the sale. And then I'm hoping I'm going to be jumping on to Yankee Candle's new release with the Sakura collection. So yeah, that's it. So if you'd like to see all that, don't forget. See you soon. Bye.